You're watching Ross Says What Variety channel on YouTube. A lot of people left these dumbass comments today, and they have a right to their opinion, but I'm not gonna keep it on my channel. I noticed they leave those comments after the stream because they're too afraid to leave the comments during the stream. So let let them be known. I, I'm not gonna say their names, but they're just dumbasses. So it is what it is. So it's been a pretty good day. Got having dinner with the Missy. Got me getting my nails done. You know, get my nails done. I cooked hot dogs in the air fryer. Salete, the tomatoes and cucumbers, and arugula, spinach, and we also got the rent paid. Well, I got the rent paid, and got my food.
Cinema.
And I went to the cinema and saw the Elvis movie, which was pretty
It's
good.
really interesting. Yes.
You know, I thought I was not gonna like it. The hot dogs are good in the air fryer.
Delicious.
You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with hot dogs in the air fryer. Lorenzo Slaystick. Hello, Lorenzo. How are you? So I wonder how many people are gonna do this 500 spins Dragon challenge. The Money Cash challenge is working out pretty good. Tell you the truth, the 500 spins Dragon League challenge might be actually work out pretty well. Hot dog's good.
Explain the Monopoly.
It's so easy to cook. People make it look so hard. It's not that difficult. Just
Salad with
people don't have time. What?
salad with hummus.
Yeah. I just plenty mustard sauce. So back to all the comments I read. Saying I'm prejudiced, saying I'm stupid as hell, saying I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. These people leave the comments after the stream because they won't leave the comments during the stream. They're scared.
Yeah.
They're the real ignorant ones. Because they have the balls to do it after the stream,
Yes,
but they don't have the balls to do it during the stream.
yeah.
Scarlett, Tom, those are the two that always leave stupid ass comments, and a couple others. The other people, they'll at least say they'll say it during the stream. Like, you know who people. Some of the times, some of the people say it during the stream. How do you leave a comment after the stream? You'll leave it in the comment section. People do it all the time. Oh boy, should make more of this. These wieners are good. I had 2 packs, but I only wanted to make 5. So good. So what do you usually get to when do you go to Olive Garden? What days do you go to Olive Garden?
Olive Garden.
Yeah.
What is Olive Garden?
Olive Garden. You never go to Olive Garden?
What is Olive
In
Garden?
Olive Garden, in Forest Hills? You ever go there? What do you buy? What do you get at Olive Garden? You get you get seafood. You get salad.
It's when I go over there, I go for avocado shake, delicious. And remember the place next to the uh, taco place. I go over there, but in the supermarket, I go for
There's a better.
arugula. I go for coconut
I
milk.
never see them. You must delete them. Of course, I delete them. I delete them, and then they leave more comments. The only reason I delete them is because it's just plain stupid. Saying I'm racist, saying I'm ignorant, saying I have no clue why somebody that before they won't talk Spanish on the stream, and then they start hanging out with people that talk Spanish. Now they're trying to act like they actually know how to speak Spanish. At least I can admit I don't know Spanish. I'm learning, but my girlfriend, she's from Colombia, and you know what? She's she she's teaching me so much about life. You always need somebody that sees the world in a different aspect, and she sees the world. She sees the glass half full, not half empty. She's the total opposite of me, right? Like my apartment when she's not here is a mess. She's here, the apartment straight out. So I appreciate her. We went to the movies today. I went to Rite Aid. I know we went to Stop and Shop. Got chocolate and blueberry, chocolate chip and chocolate muffin. Then we got these chips with avocado dip. Oh my god, so good.
Delicious, yeah.
And then we got some candy,
With spinach.
avocado spinach.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really good. Believe it or not, I don't care how you run your channel. I don't care how you get the money if you have to rob a bank. In the end, if you're having a good time, why not? I can understand somebody that works hard and has an actual job to support their channel. And if you don't have a job, it's actually harder to support your channel because gambling is expensive. You know, on average, people probably spend over $10,000 in the casino a year. Probably more. I see people. I see high rollers and low rollers alike. Sometimes the high rollers go through more money than the low rollers, and sometimes the low rollers have bigger hits than the high rollers. You know what's crazy is all these newer channels, right? And they're just blowing up. But they never go live. They're getting this subs, right? But then they never go live. We have a channel named Rosa Coins, right? She's got over 3,000 subscribers, but she never went live at all. She got some good videos, but never went live. We have a whole bunch of other channels. Never went live. You know, how are you supposed to know your crowd if you never go live? Makes no sense. That makes no sense to have it to have your channel monetized and have a join button if you never go live. You have to go. You have to go live in order for your people. In order for it to be actual chat to actually be an actual channel. You just can't do videos all the time. You actually got to go live sometimes. You know, I feel like if I'm a channel member to another channel, and they never go live, why am I paying for channel membership? I feel like it's a waste of time. At least I go live. I go live even when I go live even when I don't have to go live. I just like streaming. I like people. Here's Brad again.
Hi, Brad.
Hi, Brad. So at least, hey FK. The only reason I would do Wind Creek over Atlanta City is because I want a Philly cheesesteak. Yeah, a real Philly cheesesteak, not the imitation type. A real Philly cheesesteak. Yeah, you know.
Yes, yes.
But the only problem is there's only a bus that goes once a day, going there, and then once coming back. If you miss that bus, then you have to wait. You have to wait till the next day. So it kind of sucks. Right? It's not a bad casino to go to. I like the Alamo and stuff. It reminds me of the casino in Seneca a little bit. The way it's set up. What are you doing there? Oh, pasta's good
Yeah.
with the chickpeas. I like going to the casino. I have a fun time. You know, you don't even have the high road to have fun time. You can low road and still do well.
What happened with your new game? PlayStation. I
Uh,
didn't see.
oh,
I didn't
nothing,
watch.
nothing, nothing will happen. Nothing happened.
Huh? No?
I don't play it all the time. I don't play it all the time because I don't want to burn it out. I tell you, burn stuff out. Burn it. Oh, what? Like
You want more pasta?
more pasta, Ross. Ross. How you say,
I say, hi, Mr. Abraham.
Mr. Abraham?
Yes.
See, I don't want to wake up. I don't want to wake up late and then miss the bus to Wind Creek.
Yeah. Okay, here, do that.
Even though when I do my stream from Wind Creek, it's gonna be pretty early in the day. It's not like how it's at AC where I can do my stream oh shit,
So,
like 8 o'clock at night. Yeah, we saw Elvis. It was pretty good. AMC is starting to do $5 movies.
and
You're
Tuesday?
lucky you're having someone making food.
And Tuesday?
You're lucky. You know who made the food?
You.
I made the food.
I'm lucky because I never cook. I don't know about cooking, but thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ross, you did good.
I don't meet many Spanish people. Or people with Spanish, that speak Spanish that don't know how to cook. Most of the Spanish people I know, they actually know how to cook pretty damn well. You know.
Huh?
And it's scary because Just imagine being on. Just imagine like getting tired of eating out. Eating out sucks. You can't do it all the time. Plus, it's expensive, you know. If you used to eat out, if you would eat out 30 days in a month, right? Holy shit. 30 days in a month, all your meals. Shit, you need to work another job just to support your eating habit. You know?
Oh, happiness. I have my budget and I have meetings and yes, a lot of times I have to stay outside and that's it. That is but usually I ate when I did it in the office,
You know?
inside in the office.
Unfortunately, I work at these jobs. I work at these jobs that, you know, I pretty much get fed. Garden, I get fed. City field, I get fed, so I really don't have to worry about food. Only the apartment bill, I have to worry about it. Like, I'll get there on a weekend, and before I actually work, I have to have some breakfast.
You know, for breakfast now, usually the last month I did coconut milk with the spinach.
Yeah, they didn't have the coconut. They didn't have the coconut this time. You know what? You know what? You know what gets on my nerves? When people go after my friends. When people go after people in my chat. When they leave comments after the chat because they don't want to be in the, they don't want to be a part of the chat because they're too scared. They rather sit behind their keyboard and be keyboard warriors, thumbs down in my chat. They're too scared to like be in my chats. They're really too scared.
Yeah, but because the channel is about truth.
The channel's not about them.
It's about
This
real.
channel is 100% about me.
No.
If this is somebody else's channel, it'll be about them. When they say blessings and when they say embrace the trolls, I say bullshit. I say bullshit because you don't embrace those trolls, and you can't always bless somebody for being an asshole. What started the hate? I missed it. Well, if you looked at my live stream earlier, people left these dumbass comments, and they're probably gonna leave dumbass comments again because they always say, "Well, this is a popularity game." Well, it's a kind of like it's, you know what it is. You can't buy me. You know, the giveaways and all that stuff. That's buying your subs. When you're doing giveaways, you know, when you're doing the giveaways, that's buying your subs. That's as much as buying subs as anything, because you're offering somebody something in order for them to watch your channel. That's you're pretty much buying subs. You know, I don't unless you're just gonna give away for the just for the hell of it. I don't do giveaways because the only thing I'll give away is the wristbands. Everything else, the only way you're gonna get an actual Raw Says What variety T-shirt is if I ever open up a store, or if we have a contest like at the end of the year, and your name's in the category, then we'll actually get you a mug or a T-shirt of your liking that I'll design for you.
Thank you.
You know, it's just I can't be bought. You know, it's like I can understand. This is a theory. This is a theory of the channels. One channel says, you know what? I'm doing the virtual group poll, right? Episode number 41, right? Then they said they really have cancer, right? So if you have fucking cancer, what the fuck are you doing in the casino with other people's money? Leave fucking YouTube, take care of your health, and then come back when you get done with the cancer. Instead of walking around the casino with a damn cane. You fucking idiots. I mean, look at this. Every time that person goes live, right? They use other people's money. So they get 16 innocent people. They give $100, right? And at the end of the day, right? But they only play the $50. So at the end of the day, once they get done with 16 machines, they use their card to get, free play, all that shit like that, and comps and whatever. And at the end of the day, they say, well, you want to be a part of the next stream, or do you want a refund? And they get refunded back. But you know something? Virtual group polls are illegal. You know that? But a lot of people are doing it.
Okay.
Virtual group polls are illegal. The group polls in general, you have to have the casino's consent in order to do that. In Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas, they don't like people doing group polls, right? The big jackpot is going to be having a group poll in Bally's in 2 weeks. It's called the EAC. He's got consent by the casino, so everybody signs up, right? And it's in-person group poll. I hate virtual group polls. You know why? You're gambling with somebody else's money.
Oh.
So if you end up losing the money, it sucks because you're dumb enough to give them the money to play with. You know. At least if you go in-person group polls, you're there. You sign like a waiver and stuff. You know, another game that I'm never gonna play is that Brian Christopher Slots game. He is the biggest freaking piece of shit sellout YouTuber out there. He's not about the casino or the community. He's about selling out. You know why? Because when you get this big, you want more and more money. And you don't care who you hurt. He had this girl, right, that was like bigger than me. Her name was Britt. And he had her as his job, right? She left. Probably best thing for her to leave him in the dust. Because she didn't see through the wool, you know, like he was doing some shady stuff. Now she can move on to a better job and get herself together. Because you know something? It's a shame how people are. Like one they're the way they're on camera, and then the way they're off camera are totally fake. So they're not the same. I can't wait to. It's like this. We have another channel, right? They were supposed to go on Slot Speak yesterday. They got rescheduled for another week, right? It's a shame. Like, Slot Speak is an interview channel by our friend Simon, right? And she interviews all these channels, right? If you want to interview a good channel, interview like a Slotnista or Slots of Ben. At least they'll come on your channel, and not come on your channel. Interview the channels that actually want to be interviewed. You know, don't schedule channels that really don't want to be on there. You know, it's like this. I went on the Rhino Man show, and I was with one of his highly best interview shows out there. But you know who was a great show? The Gambler, Life of a Gambler. He told you how it is. Who put a bee in my bonnet? Nothing. I'm telling you how it is. Life of a Gambler has a serious problem with Easy Life. He called Easy Life a piece of shit. He called Easy Life with his T-shit, a fake, manipulator and somebody that you can't trust, right? He told Rhino Man pretty much that Easy Life's a piece of shit.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't like Easy Life.
Oh.
I hate to tell you, Life of a Gambler is not such a nice guy either. I met him in the casino. Oh, of course he never said it. You gotta watch the Rhino Man interview then. Watch the Rhino Man interview then. Watch the Rhino Man interview. I guarantee you missed it. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. You never watched the Rhino Man interview. No, I watched it. I was like, I couldn't believe what I could actually believe what I hear, because you know what? Life of a Gambler is straight ace who and tell you how he feels. You know? People don't like drama.
No.
But drama always follows. No, I haven't drunk since Seneca. I only had like that one drink.
What?
Yeah, I'll have more. I don't drink when my girlfriend's around. You know, it's like Elvis. I don't Elvis, you know why Elvis was broke? Because his manager was an asshole. His manager stole a lot of money from him, and he had a gift. When he died, Lisa Marie Presley, he only got $16 million because his manager stole a lot of his money. He died with only $5 million in his bank account. $5 million. He should have had more. Great idea, Ross. Play the clip. Okay. Where's your phone?
Huh?
Where's your phone?
Oh, my phone.
Hey, get.
It's over there.
It's over there.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to play?
I'm gonna play the clip.
Let me do it.
I'm gonna play the clip, and you guys are gonna hear it.
Okay, give me the name.
What? Rhino Man.
YouTube? YouTube?
Yeah.
I don't know about trailer, movie. Which one? Season 1? Interview? Which one?
Let's see. That's Rhino Man, not Ray Donovan. So let me tell you something. The reason people say a lot of stuff is because they don't know. You know? Slot Wizards. That's a good channel. I like that. Okay, let's go to let's see, Life of the Gambler. Let's see where it is.
Remember, you have to finish with the next.
Let's see. In-depth slot channels. Let's see. You know what's funny? People are still only one who doesn't know is you, but we will wait for your receipts.
What did you do?
Here.
You got it or no?
1 second. Damn commercials. All these commercials. I'm gonna get like a penny for the commercial.
Sonobello, New York City area, we remove stubborn body fat permanently in just.
Can we move it to Harris, SoCal? And I'm like, Jesus, instead of going this way,
Hey. So, go ahead. Let's jump.
For like almost 11 years.
I was going to ask you about her.
Yeah, and then we broke up like 5 years ago.
And she's still.
Guys that go to jail for like 30 years and then they come out, they're like, what do you want me to do now? Like, all right, maybe I'll start back up again.
Okay.
Then I started up, then I got, you know what, I'm not getting the views like I used to, and I'm still not. But I was just like, man, it's just taxing.
Yeah.
It's not.
So on link,
Delete your notes.
okay. You have that Amazon link on
The
your
wish list, yeah.
at the wish list.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see if they show the transit.
Affiliate program.
Let's
You
see.
can keep that same wish list.
No one's buying me shit anyway, so that's no point.
It doesn't matter though. So if they click on your wish list, say they click on your wish list and you have your toothbrush in there or whatever, they
Let's
click
see.
on that. Then for the next 24 hours, if they buy anything on Amazon, you get a percentage of it.
I'll look into that, man.
Yeah.
I'm not teaching you anything. I'm an idiot. You see, I'm really an idiot. I don't know anything about it.
Just fill that out. You would just it's a little bit more on top of what you're getting on YouTube. So,
So you mean I can upgrade my combo when I go to Wendy's?
exactly. You can get the large fries or
Let's
the
see.
onion rings.
Yeah, there you go. I was a lot. I would say the overwhelming majority. I would say 95%.
Okay.
It's just trash.
Okay.
I've been doing this 5 years, right?
Yeah.
And I've met everyone you can think of coming through San Manuel, and you see one thing on camera, and you see something totally different off camera.
Okay.
And I've said this on my channel plenty of times for those that follow me and watch me there already know. And then you got a person like Easy, he'll drop something, and then you'll be like, what?
I never knew.
Yes. And then like he's been trashing everybody. Brian Christopher, Slot Lady, Filthy, I mean, all of them.
Yeah.
And on their channel, when you watch it, what do you see? Nice guy, nice girl, fun, winning and stuff like that. But then when he drops the hammer, you're like, I never knew they were
It's a
scumbag. I didn't
it's
know
a-
they were degenerate. I didn't know they were using other people's money.
Yeah.
It's all like bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned it right there, using other people's money. Let's talk about virtual group pools. Okay, how do you feel about those?
See that what he said? 98% of these people
Okay.
are scumbags. Then he said when Easy drops the hammer, which means he calls out people.
Yeah.
He calls out people. Then he says Easy.
You could be a scumbag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then he says a lot of these people are scumbags.
And they can change rules on the fly.
You know?
They could be like, hey, we're gonna quit right here, or if they say we're gonna quit at this point, they could, hey, let's play more. Or they could come and say, hey, we're gonna take 20,000 out for taxes.
In the virtual group pools, he's talking about how they're
Take the money after the group, or gamble it and lose it, and then
all
you have to wait
crazy
3 weeks
shit.
to get your money back. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I never did one because one, it's illegal to do it because you don't know who is sending the money.
That was the other point too. Virtual group pools technically are illegal.
Because you don't know who's sending it. It could be a
He said the
12-year-old
scammers
child
that
sending you
Easy
money
covers
from his
are
mother's
not
account.
easy.
Or if they're sitting next
Well,
to the state line.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
No, but the worst part
all
is
I know is when I met him in person, and I mentioned Easy's name,
Hey, what happened? This, that, and the other.
he didn't want to talk to me anymore.
Any kids out there is.
That's all I gotta say.
Life of a gambler.
That's all I gotta say. When I met him in person in Vegas, and I mentioned certain people's names, he didn't want to talk to me anymore.
Yeah. You finished?
Yeah. So it is what it is. You know, that's how it is. He said 98% of the people that do these YouTube channels are scumbags. 98% of the people. It's the truth.
Yeah.
You know, there'll be one thing on camera, and then off camera there'll be total assholes. You know, 98%. Why do you do the channel if you only have 11.6 thousand followers? He doesn't do it for a living. Because you know something, you can't make enough money with 11.6 thousand followers. You need more than that. It's just stupid. I mean, my channel could be a lot bigger if I didn't have actual life outside of YouTube.
You want to close, but it's not.
You know?
Yeah.
I have too much fun doing this. I'm not gonna change just because people say shit in my comments and stuff. I'm just gonna keep being me. If people go after my friends, I'm gonna go after them. If people go after my friends, I will go after them. You know? If people go after my friends, I will go after them. If they go after anybody in the What Squad, I will go after them. Because I have a way to get even with people. Like Scarlett's a piece of garbage. Tom has no clue. Arnie, I don't have anything bad to say about her. Arnie's cool and stuff, even though that's not her real name. I know her real name and everything, but I'm not gonna. But you know, she has her own opinion. You know, most of the women on my channel, right, that watch my channel, they all have their own opinions. Opinions are like butts. Everybody's got one. But I tell you, my supporters that are always here, right? I already know who they are. And my supporters that I talk to off camera, I know who they are too. You know? You know, it's like, Marion is an awesome person. You know what? Marion is such an awesome person. Unlike other people, I'm gonna get married again. Just wait and see. We're gonna have a Vegas wedding. We're gonna do it Vegas style, and we're gonna go to the Grand Canyon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's what's interesting.
because the Grand Canyon would be nice.
Yeah.
And Monopoly was fun last night. It was really a lot of fun. It took
So
4 hours, but it was a lot of fun.
fun.
I don't realize how much more my life is better now that I have you in my life than before I didn't have anybody. I was like Brad, I was kind of like Brad, but not really, because nobody could be like Brad. There's only one Brad. I think she would marry me even if I gamble, you know, because I'm not gonna burn through my savings. I do go to work, and I do have my budget for everything. So why not? She has her own money. She has her own money. She has her own money. She has a job. She's very successful.
And my small house
She-
in Pennsylvania. But
Oh yeah, she's very successful. You know.
I guess
So I don't actually have. I'm glad she doesn't like to gamble because at least she supports me and is in other stuff. Not everybody has to be a gambler, you know.
in my day off, I spend time with the church. You know,
I mean,
that.
it's okay. You know, she's been to the casino with me. We go to movies. We go to Bryant Park and other stuff. She doesn't have to be into gambling.
With the video,
You know,
videos and
we do a lot of
aquarium.
we do a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Like you know, so it's okay. It's okay.
The carnival.
Yeah, the carnival was fun.
Wow, so fun. And Bahana Park. I like it.
Do I spend my entire day talking about gambling? Actually, not. Not today. Not yesterday. That's how much you know. Oh my God, I just can't with this crowd. I can't. I just can't.
We have a sick.
I can't live like this.
No, say we have a secret.
You know, it's like a sickness, right? And seriously, you know, this crowd is a riot. You know, I actually like hearing stories about what other people do with their life besides gambling. Like, what do they do in their spare time besides gambling? There's so much things out there. I mean, it rained today. We walked 2 miles. Excuse me. We walked 2 miles. And, you know what's crazy is, thumbs up my ass. Thumbs up my ass. Oh, look. I won't go live unless I get 100 thumbs up my ass. I won't play another slot machine unless you thumbs up my ass. I won't do my channel unless you join my channel membership. Please help support my channel. I'm broke. Fuck is that? What is that shit? Yeah, if you're broke, get a fucking job. You know, if you can't afford your habits, stop gambling.
No, oh, for goodness.
Man, seriously. I just can't with this shit.
No, they got.
I don't understand. You know, like, if you're so broke, stop gambling. You know? Yeah, I wish I was a trust fund baby that gets $10,000 a month. You know what would happen if I was a trust fund baby? I would not work a job. Cause I would get $120,000 a year. I only need about $20,000 to gamble with, and I have $100,000 for myself. You know, $100,000 is a lot of money. You know, why not, right? Why not? You know, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun until you realize, shit, I could do this all the time. I don't have to be a high roller. I could low roll and still have fun. I could do this. I could do that. Right? It's not going to the casino is not considered work. It's called having fun. Going to work is getting your hands dirty. Oh, look at my nail polish. Ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la.
We need to finish.
I get this.
I'm waiting for you.
Ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la. You know, all the famous celebrities, even Elvis wore makeup. You know that? Elvis wore nail polish. Elvis wore nail polish, mascara, and something else. And he was like, you know, his dance that he did back in the day, that was considered offensive because he moved his hips. And the girls went wild after him, you know? So he didn't get divorced. But he paid, you know how much in child support he paid?
How much?
Almost $800,000 a month for Lisa Marie.
Yeah, but you know, it's like I feel
But
like
plus he had his manager was a total piece of shit. You know, he was stealing money for him. He was doing these contracts where he would $1 million a year for the international. Is the internet? Give me my phone, please. Is it internet? Oh, what the hell happened there?
Yeah.
Oh. Is it international casino even up anymore? They call it an international casino, right? International casino?
National. Yeah.
Oh no, it's okay. International
Elvis International? Oh,
International. International Casino. Las Vegas. Let's see. You know what it's called now?
no.
It's not the International Casino. What happened to the International Casino? It opened in 1960.
Wikipedia.
It opened in 1969 as the International Casino. It was known for many years as the Las Vegas Hilton. Then briefly as the Las Vegas Hotel and Casino until taking its current name in 2014 to the Westgate Las Vegas. That's what happened to the International Casino. It went from being a casino, international casino, into being now the Westgate Las Vegas. Now it's called Westgate Las Vegas Resort and Casino. So it was the reason they had Elvis signed on for so many years. The reason they had Elvis signed on for so many years because it was back in 1969. That casino was just started up, and they needed a big attraction, and Elvis was a big attraction. You know, when he first came out, you know, they said Elvis would have been in his 80s if he didn't do all those drugs and stuff. But you know something, is like his manager was so greedy for all that money that he was making. They kept pumping drugs and painkillers into him because he wanted to do a European tour. But you remember, like when he first started singing, it was during JFK and segregation, all that stuff. So overseas, it wasn't safe, and he was getting death threats, and his manager was lying. I'll tell you that Elvis movie was really good.
Yeah, but the sad thing,
You know,
he lost his family, his wife. I was crying.
it's sad. You know what it is? His manager had a gambling addiction,
Yeah.
a real gambling addiction, and Elvis didn't know that because his manager, was a illegal alien. His manager wasn't even a United States citizen. So that guy, who was his manager, you know what happened? He eventually went to jail, and he died. He died in prison from poor health and from all the debt he had because he had a gambling addiction. So gambling addiction is very real. But you know something? There's so many types of addictions out there. Gambling is just one of them. Yeah, you got a sugar addiction, a food addiction, a sex addiction,
Labor.
work addiction. There's so many addictions. So Ross, I know you're a movie buff. So you give it 2 thumbs up. Was the movie soundtrack good? The movie soundtrack was pretty good. I give it 3 thumbs up. Way up. I thought the cast was pretty good. Elvis movie.
I remember about Tuesday.
The Elvis movie.
Tuesday, the ones for Tuesday.
Elvis movie, right? A lot of that. It had the cast in the movie was very interesting cast. It was a long movie. Austin Butler was Elvis Presley, and Tom Parker was Tom Hanks. And then Decree Montgomery was Steve Binder. They had some pretty interesting actors in this movie. It was a very interesting movie. Like, Yeah, Gary Clark Jr. was in here, and they had a lot of good. They had a lot of good actors in this movie, and it was like almost. It was almost like 3 hours long. And MLB trade deadline, the Yankees picked up a lot of players, and it was just such a good movie. Austin Butler, that was one of the best roles he ever been in. And he's been in a lot of good movies. He's way up there. You know, so like if you need a good accountant, I have a good one. I'm not gonna give up, but Austin Butler has been in a lot of good movies. He's actually gonna be in Doom Part 2. They're making a Doom Part 2. He's gonna be in it. He was also in a couple other movies. Tom Hanks was pretty good. He had a small role in this movie, but Tom Hanks helped direct this movie too. What's up with Gary in the game? That 1-4 boost gold Timberwolf, man. He had some pretty good bonuses on that 720 bet. And that Timberwolf could pay. So you know what? It's always something about me, right? It's always something like I'm not gonna let somebody talk shit about me and not back up my words. If somebody talks shit about me, I'm gonna go right back at them. Because why not?
Because why see? You don't have to do that.
Mighty Cash Ultra, I cannot get a bonus when I gave him for that shit. Yeah? I can't get a bonus on Mighty Cash Extra for shit. You know? I think that's on my list. Mighty Cash Ultra. Career, I spent $400, $500 on that game, right? Not a single bonus.
Can I talk about the conditioner?
Yeah?
The conditioner.
You want me to turn it up?
Yeah, just thank you.
Mighty Cash.
The nails.
What?
The nail. For my
Yeah.
this one. Yes, thank you. For me. Thank you.
Look at my nail polish.
This is mine. Because when you finish, I have to finish mine.
Yeah. So we're gonna be done with this live stream in about 5 minutes so I can get my nails done. Oh my god. Oh my god. Because what time is it now? 10 o'clock? Yeah, I have it.
10.
So yeah, I have 5 more minutes and then we're going to be done with the stream. You know?
And usually,
Then I'm going to get my nails done.
I want to say always hello and thank you
Yeah.
to the members on your channel.
I love my members, especially Michael Kelly.
Yes.
420 Unscripted.
Or 20.
Rocco. Even though I never see Rocco, but Rocco's my longest channel member. 19 months.
And Connie, Dalana, Melody.
Delana, Melody 6.
Melody 6.
Um,
Christy.
uh,
Franchise.
Frenchie and Cam
And Jennifer.
and Jennifer and definitely Jennifer B.
Yeah.
And Kenzie and Paige Turner
Candy, yes.
and Paige Turner
And now Lisa.
and Lisa and Lisa H.
Yes, I don't know what nationality they are, but yes, I know they
Also-
in the channel. And Brad is in the channel.
And Brad's in my channel.
Wilson, Scott Wilson.
Definitely Scott Wilson. And Harry W. And Julia W.
Rodriguez.
And Rodriguez.
A lot of members. Interesting.
A lot of people. And don't forget Gary.
Yes.
He's the one that made our famous cup. You remember this cup?
Yeah.
I don't know where you put those cups.
Here. Go. In the
Yeah?
top. In the top. You got it? No. Yeah, you got it. That's okay. That's nice and beauty.
See, Gary, when I first met Gary, because we're not enemies, but Gary, he ordered me a pizza, and I remember he did a T-shirt, and I don't know what guy mug. So there's no hard feelings with Gary, because this is my alter ego. I don't know what guy. No hard feelings with Gary.
That is beauty there.
You know? So,
Yes, I also
I think it was great that Gary gave away all his super chats to 420. Because you know something? When you have a good friend that certain things happen to them,
5 minutes later.
it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good to support a good friend that has helped you out, and went through a rough time, it's very good to help out. You know? I think Gary deserves better. I was pretty shitty to him, and I shouldn't be shitty to him because you know what? Gary's not a bad guy. Gary's just a real person. He's not fake. He's a real person. I met him in Vegas, and then he was.
Oh, what is?
We were at the Cosmopolitan. I have a couple of these tickets. From Bally's. They're losing tickets for your Wall of Fame. Losing tickets. He has a thing. He has a Wall of Fame losing tickets that you send to him, and he puts up all the losing Tito's up on the Wall of Fame. So I have a couple from Seneca. I have a couple from Bally's. So that's pretty cool. Seneca. I'm telling you, I don't know if I'll ever go back to that casino. I probably will, but it won't be for a while. Because it's like unless I'm going back to Niagara Falls. I mean, I think
To Canada.
unless I'm going to the Canada part, which is much more beautiful.
Yeah.
That's the only way I would go back to that casino. You know, that's the only way. That's the only way I would go back to the casino. But anyway, thanks for watching Ross's One Variety channel. Have a good night, and be ready for a nice fun day where whatever happens. And thanks for watching.